The ongoing election case at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal is finally coming to its end, as the respondents in the matter have finished and officially closed their defenses. The last witness who testified for President Bola Tinubu is the current majority leader of the upper chamber of the 10th National Assembly, Senator Michael Bamidele. When the issue of Tinubu not scoring 25% of the vote in the FCT came up during cross-examination, Bamidele told the election court that he was among the lawmakers who legislated the law in the new Electoral Act 2022 as amended, and that not scoring up to 25% of the vote cast in the FCT was not intended to stop a presidential candidate from winning an election, adding that 25% votes in the FCT was not compulsory. Pursuant to the Electoral Act 2022, the 5-man panel of justices therefore gave the respondents 10 days and 7 days to the petitioners to file their final written addresses, adding that the court shall fix a date for the adoption of written addresses in due course. Speaking with newsmen, the legal team of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, led by Levi Uzouku SAN, has this to say.
Well, we thank God that this case has successfully completed the hearing today. And the next stage is for us to go into writing of addresses. Well, you must have, I'm sure that you know that INEC called one witness, closed their case. Second and third respondents called one, closed their case. APC have no courage to call any, and they closed their case. We are very ready to react to the addresses of the respondents, which they must file in the next 10 days from today. Thereafter, we will file our reply. Thank you. God bless you all.
Also speaking, Mike Ozekume, SAN, who is the counsel to the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, shed more light on the matter.
As soon as we finished the proceedings, the rains fell. The rains came down. So God answered our prayers. Showers of rain are a symbolic and poetic sign of blessing. And that's what we witness today. Whatever has a beginning must have an end. Today, the proceedings in terms of hearing or the petition filed by Waziri Atiku Abubakar and the People's Democratic Party, the PDP, against INEC, against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and against the APC has come to an end. We were able to call, that is Atiku and PDP were able to call 27 witnesses, some of them expert witnesses, star witnesses, in proof of our case. We tendered a deluge of documents which were all admitted and marked as exhibits, in spite of strenuous opposition by the respondents. On the other hand, the reverse side of the coin is that INEC, on whom the burden of holding elections should actually lie as to whether the elections were free and fair, called only one witness. Secondly, the second respondent, Tinubu himself, only called one witness, Senator Michael Bamidele Okpeyemi, who yesterday was elected as the majority leader of the Senate. As to the strength or weakness of his evidence, that would be left to the tribunal. But the important thing is that we did grill him through the furnace of the fire to show that the evidence he gave was not credible, and to show that the documents he tendered, particularly the report on the FCT, as a symbol of status and as a fountain of unity of the country, which they themselves tendered, was actually in favor of the petitioners. We were also able to elicit from the witness that Tinubu did not win in his own state, but that he was the only presidential candidate that did not win in his own state. All others won. Atiku won in his own state, Peter Obi won in his own state, and Kwankwaso won in his own state. Now he did not win there. We were also able to enlist from the witness that of all the presidential candidates since 1999, none except Tinubu was in a position that he did not score 25%. All of them scored 25% and over, except Tinubu, who had 90-point-something%. All these things were put in evidence today.
The tireless supporters of the Niger Delta freedom fighter, Alhaji Dokubo Asari, were very much present at the tribunal venue, expressing their solidarity support for Tinubu.